Have you ever wanted to turn your Atari 2600 into a raucous casino, filled with exciting gambling opportunities and cocktail waitresses, ready to bring you your next drink as you risk a year's salary on the turn of a card? If the answer is yes, then Blackjack is not the game you have been looking for. The game of Blackjack is a simple card game where the goal is to get to 21. Face cards are worth 10, numbered cards are worth the value of the card, and aces can be 1 or 11. You get 2 cards to start out and can decide whether or not you want another one, a hit. Once you stand with your hand, then it's the computer dealer's turn to build a hand. You aren't playing against another player, as the dealer has a set of rules he must abide by. If his hand is 16 or lower, he must hit, and if it's 17 or above, he must stand. If either player goes over 21, then they lose. This version does an adequate job of capturing the basics of the game. Before the deal, you are given 200 chips and can risk up to 25 per hand. After the deal, you can decide upon the hit, stand, or a double down option where you double your bet and take one more card. The other option of a split, where you split a pair of identically valued cards into separate hands, is absent, however. Don't want to gamble on your own? There's an option for up to 3 people to face off against the computer dealer at the same time. The game continues until you go bust or get bored with building a massive pile of chips. This is one of the earliest 2600 games, so it's not surprising that the entire game can be recreated with a deck of cards and a cup full of pennies. The box features some of that incredible early Atari painted artwork, this time showing off what a 1970s smoky casino lounge would look like. The manual is bare bones, which isn't surprising since the game is incredibly simple. As it was an early 2600 title, Blackjack showed up in a number of catalogs. It also got a Sears Telegames release as well. Ever hear the phrase, living on the wrong side of the tracks? Well, guess what? Your neighborhood is firmly planted on the wrong side of the tracks. Your neighbor, Daisy Damsel, is being chased by an evil troll named Ollie Ogre, and it's up to you, the nameless neighborhood hero, to save the day. As fate would have it, you are in possession of some sort of doomsday device that has the ability to blast Ollie Ogre from the face of the earth. However, as with all things in life, this is easier said than done, since before you can man the gun, you have to rebuild it. Ollie has partially dismantled your weapon and hidden the pieces in the neighborhood and put his best man, Fuzzy Wuzzy, on the lookout. Luckily, you live in a bad neighborhood and don't have any qualms about breaking and entering. Before you gain control of the hero, you will see the pieces of your doomsday device be randomly put into homes. It is very important that you not only remember where they go, but in what order as well, since you have to rebuild your gun in the proper order. Early on, this is fairly simple as there are only 3 to 5 pieces that are stolen. Later on, it can get a bit hairy as all 8 pieces are spread out over 10 homes. Oh, and remember that part about living on the wrong side of the tracks? This point is hammered home by the fact that if you go into a house that doesn't contain a piece, you are given a bomb instead. If you are lucky, it will have a long fuse, giving you plenty of time to drop it down a bottomless pit. If you aren't lucky, well, at least you get an all-expense-paid trip to heaven. Once you have successfully rebuilt your weapon of mass destruction, you are taken to a separate screen and given the opportunity to take some shots at Ollie Ogre. Before you can take a meaningful shot, however, you must power up your weapon. If you make the mistake of just pressing fire, your bullet will slowly climb to the top of the screen, giving your nemesis more time to catch up to the damsel in distress. Apparently, Daisy is accustomed to living in a rough neighborhood because she wore her bulletproof vest for the chase, so you don't have to worry about friendly fire. If you are able to take out Ollie and save Daisy, the action resets, but not before Ollie dismantles a larger portion of your weapon. As you play through the first 8 levels, you uncover letters to a hidden password. According to the manual, it is your key to exciting new surprises from CBS Electronics. The password was TEALPHEN, which to this day, nobody has been able to definitively figure out what that meant. Although it is an anagram for elephant and the plane, Blueprint is a solid title that still holds up well today. The box artwork features your hero, who looks like he should be giving lectures at a community college rather than being a hero. The manual does a nice job of laying out the basics of the game, but unfortunately doesn't include any additional artwork. It does have a short backstory on the situation, however. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more Game Encyclopedia videos.